over to the illustriously named Round Tower, which is the oldest functioning astronomical observatory in Europe. So that's interesting. It was built by King Christian IV, I believe. I don't know. I'm not good at the numbers, but King Christian somebody. Tycho Brahe died in 1601, and the king built this for him afterward. It's 36 meters high, and there's an observatory at the top, obviously. Otherwise, what would be the point? And this used to be a part of the university, but now it's not. Now it's attached to a church, I'm assuming. But yeah, you can go walk up the tower itself, and there aren't any stairs in it. There's a spiral incline, which is like 268 meters long to get to the top. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of interesting because it's old and I'm a space geek, and yeah, so I figured I'd come check it out. I've been meaning to for a while, actually. And yeah, there's a lot of people out, so it's going to be loud. But yeah, I will go in and get my ticket and try to get some footage of the inside because it looks pretty cool. I've made it inside. It actually was not complicated at all, but this is the start of the walkway going up, and this is the church that the tower is attached to. There are big windows along the side so you can see things. That clock over there is pretty cool looking. Can't really see it very well, but that looks pretty awesome. I don't think I'm going to go check the church out just because there are people in there. I'm assuming they're mostly tourists, but still, I don't want to be interrupting if there's going to be somebody actually praying or whatever. But maybe on the way back down. But this is Trinitatis Church, it looks like. So that's kind of cool. It's rather beautiful, and I'm sure it would be gorgeous inside. But this is right in the middle of the city, so I'm assuming there are a great deal of beautiful things. But I am making the ascent. Oh, this is cute. Little doors. I'm assuming it's just a utility closet now, but looks kind of awesome. And you can stop along the way because, as Copenhagen is famous for, there are lots of benches. They do that. It's kind of fun. And then there's that. Let me see. Now I am around 150 centimeters tall. I'm about 4'11", and I'm definitely taller than this, but it's not much of a stoop just to get in here. I don't think I'm going to actually go into it, but I totally could. If somebody was here with me, I would, and just be a dork. But, oh, there's another one. Apparently these go all the way up. This is kind of fun. I like that the tower isn't accessed by a staircase. I would imagine if they were getting telescopes and everything up here, the staircase would have been really, really tough to maneuver with. But it's also really good for me with the blind cane, so that's the thing. And there is nobody in here. Like, when I looked on Google Maps, it said it can be kind of busy around this time because it's like 2 in the afternoon, but there's nobody here. And I hear somebody coming, but it's like the first person I've seen, so definitely not anything big. This is cool. I'm kind of in the main, well, as I said, it's the city center, but it's kind of the main shopping streets and the little walking streets that are lined with shops that you can access if you have a need. So this is kind of cool. The old windows are sort of barred off. And yeah, I'm huffing and puffing because I'm really out of shape and whatever, but I'll update if there's anything interesting along the way. Okay, I thought this was kind of fun. Here's the bathroom for the modern day, and here is the Round Tower Privy, which was used in olden times to do your business. And that is it, with the little lamp. So that's kind of fun. But yeah. History. It's so much fun. Okay, there's a little room off the tower with a bit of a museum display, but it says that the buildings, the tower itself was built between 1637 and 1642, and the church was inaugurated in 1656. The building originally housed 3 university institutions, the church, the observatory, and the library. So that's the thing, and it's a little model of the church and some accoutrements. Pretty badass door knocker. Oh, and an old drawing. Not sure how old that is, but that's kind of cool. And then they have the old, like building stuff, I guess, supports. Obviously it's been modernized and added on to, but it's still pretty cool. Then they have little rooms off to the sides here. Bathrooms, I'm assuming, yeah, bathrooms. So, it's kind of cool with the old hardware. And then some of the building materials, I assume. This is really cool. I mean, I knew it was a historical building, but I wasn't expecting quite so much history inside of it, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, I mean, I'm just making my way through with the blind cane and trying to figure stuff out. What is that? Okay. I can't access that, but there's an old attic. Oh, you can actually see it really well on the camera. That's very impressive, Google Pixel. Wasn't aware that it would be that nice. I mean, you can see the reflection there as I pan, but yeah, that's really cool. I'm assuming this is the roof of the church building itself. I mean, we're in the tower, which goes a little bit higher, but not terribly much. I mean, it's only 36 meters high, so yeah. I think I'm getting close to the top. But this is a really cool little addition. I wasn't aware there were going to be little things off to the side. Okay, there is a hollow core in the tower here, and in the late 1760s, it was the starting point for measuring the kingdom and surveilled publication of the first accurate map of Denmark. The core was open to the public in 2014, and it's 25 meters from the glass floor down to the bottom. And then I would imagine the observatory is atop that somehow. But here is a bit of a view out the window. This is how high up we are. You can see the spires from some of the towers in the distance. So, pretty cool stuff. And yeah, you can tell we're getting to the older part of it here. This guy, oh, there's an opening. Oh, that's the glass. Okay. Let me see if I can't get in. No wonder they put the little thing right there. Is that? Oh my God, this is terrifying. It's completely dark. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I know there's a glass floor, but I ain't stepping on it because my cane won't touch it. If I put the thing down, I mean, it would be really cool, but actually, let me just try again. I've got a string on the cane, so maybe. Okay, it's solid, but it's not really lit enough, and I'm kind of a wimp, so I don't know, maybe I'll just try and, oh Jesus, this is so terrifying, but, oh, you can actually see it fairly decently on the phone, but yeah, it would be amazing to step over it, but I don't have any depth perception, and that glass is very clear. I mean, I know it's there, I know it is, but I don't think I have the balls to actually try to step out on it. I'm sorry. The video would probably be much cooler with it, but nah, bro. Ain't gonna. That's really cool, though. And here's a sign. Just, King Christian did this the ground building of the historical astronomical tower. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is the top. Here we go. Up, down. Good to know, good to know. Keep left, keep your distance, wait for the green signal at the next stairs. All right, so this is the staircase to actually get up to it. So I'm gonna shut this off just so I can navigate. I mean, these stairs aren't bad at all, but still. Okay, so I ascended the staircase, and this is the view from the top. Yeah, not probably the best view in Copenhagen, but pretty close, and this is actually really cool. Kind of overwhelming, or underwhelming, I guess, just for what I was kind of expecting. I'm assuming that's the actual astronomical place up there, but I think you can only do like viewings through the telescopes Tuesday and Wednesday nights, I think they said, until 9. And I might try to do that at some point, but I didn't want to try my first time over here at night just because it's hard for me to get around. But yeah, they've kept this up pretty well. It's kind of cool. And yeah. But yeah, that's been my visit to the tower. Here's sort of a thingamabob that tells you where stuff's at. So that's cool. But yeah, this is a thing. Here's the little insignia of it, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm glad I came over here. I've been wanting to check it out for a long time, and I did. So, hooray. Oh my god, okay. So, I came back. I grew a pair and came back into the little glass-floored area. Holy shit, this is terrifying. Like, spectacularly so. But I'm standing on it. It's victory for me, I guess. But every instinct I have is like, get the fuck off this thing. So I'm gonna listen to it, I think. Because, holy shit, that's terrifying. Ow, Jesus. Just bonked my head on the top of it, but yeah. Alright. Well, I think I saw pretty much everything on the way up, so this might be the end of my video. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not like a steep walkway or anything, but it does require a little more concentration than I'm giving it, so I think I'm just going to end this here. But this was a really cool experience. I'm very, very glad that I decided to come check it out, finally. So yeah, hope this was somewhat interesting and or informative, enjoyable. I'm kind of a history geek, so, as well as a space geek. So yeah, I got a degree in it, so I mean, I guess I should be. But yeah, I might come back and do one of the actual telescope viewings, just not tonight. I don't think so. That kind of wore me out. I mean, it's 300 meters of basically all incline, and then at the end, that little spiral staircase at the top was only 33 steps, so it wasn't bad, but it was about 100 steps to get from the spiral walkway up to that. And I mean, 100 steps isn't bad or anything. I can do that, but just kind of, yeah. I need to get some dinner and then just go home, I think. Decided to come into the church. It's attached to the observatory tower, and I don't know, I love religious architecture. It's just so beautiful. Oh, there's the organ up there. It's gorgeous. And there's the window that I was looking through from the tower itself. So that's very cool. This, of course, is a very, very old church. 1700s, I think they said? 1600s, maybe? Yeah, I think 16. But it is quite lovely in here. And as I've said previously, I always feel so disrespectful because I don't follow any religion myself. I don't know if there's a God. I don't wholeheartedly believe that there isn't, but I also don't really believe in any type of organized religion, so I feel a bit strange, as if I don't belong in religious institutions, but the architecture for them is just absolutely incredibly gorgeous. And yeah, I figured it's here and it's open access, and I might as well check it out since I am here. And I apologize if I'm not picking this up very well. I'm having a very bad eyesight day. It was okay in the tower since it was just a flat walkway, but it's quite difficult. And just the woodwork on these pews. I don't know if they're pews here, but like a scroll and a shell, I guess, with the candles and whatnot. And then there are spiral staircases off to the higher levels on each side. So this is a fairly big church. I mean, it's not incredibly massive or anything, but it's a decent size for sure. So yeah, this is just a little, they have a lot of musical stuff here. The choir is quite a big deal. They're actually having a Christmas concert next week that I'm thinking I may try to come to. Oh, that's really cool. For the organ music, to just go through that. But there is our big dude, and yeah. Okay. I have imposter syndrome in the most literal of senses, so I'm going to step out of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful religious place. So, okay, I'm out in kind of the shopping square thing. I mean, there's construction everywhere in Copenhagen always, but that's the street I've got to go down to get to the metro stop. But I stopped because there's a roasted chestnut stand over there. And, sorry, there's a bunch of people, and I don't want to get closer and make her feel weird, but maybe I'll try a little bit. But yeah, there's the roasted chestnuts. And if I liked them, I might try it, but I mean, they're not bad. I just don't really see the point in spending money on them because I don't really like them that much. So I'm just not going to, but I think I'm just going to end the video here because there's not much else to say. I mean, I'm done with the tower and the church, and it was really nice, and I'm glad I went. And it was a little difficult at the end with the stairs, but it definitely wasn't anything I couldn't handle, so I'm happy about that. There is a church tower that I'd like to climb that goes much higher and is a lot more narrow, but that one is all stairs. It's like 400 stairs from the bottom to the top, and yeah, I have to get myself, first of all, in better shape, and also, yeah, I don't know how it's going to work with the vision being as it is, but I'll try. And this is a very ugly video, so I'm going to end it.